In this session, we're going to look at how to assess learner questions. So we've logged in and we're at the home page, and we need to go over to the left here and click on To Do. Now what it shows is the little red button at the top that shows that there are 2 actions to be completed by me as the assessor. I've got some questions here that have been resubmitted following action. So these I've sent back to the learner and now they've come back in. And what I need to do, there's a set of unassessed questions down the bottom here. So what I do is click Go to Questions. And what it does is open up the questions for this particular assessment. So this is just a training assessment, so there's only 4 questions. And what we can see here is the learner answer number 1, and it's locked, it can't be changed. And what I need to do is just to write my feedback in the box below, and I've got 2 options. I can tick the bottom box that says well done, it's met the criteria, or the top box, please revisit as it needs a little more work. So all I do is to work down through the learner questions and type my feedback in the box and tick the box. So working all the way through until all the questions have feedback, or not, depends on your college policy. So if I don't need to put feedback in that question, then I just put a tick in the box there. Now at the bottom of the assessment is a learner contact log. Now this is something that you may not use in your college or centre, but it's meant to replace a paper-based contact log with learners. And to make an entry, all I do is select a category, in this case assessment, Unit 1 feedback, today's date, and I can log time against this if I want to, but I won't in this case. So if all the questions are correct, then all I do is click here, save and submit for verification. Or if a question needed to go back to a learner, all I would do is make sure that box is ticked, please revisit, and click return to the learner for action. I can, if I need a little break or I don't want to continue at this point, what I can do is just click save and continue later. And what this does is to put those questions back onto my to-do page, and all I do then is click go to questions again to go back to them. And I can see all the questions there. The green ones, I can click to open them. I can see my answer, my feedback, and I can amend it if I want to. But in this case, then what I'll do, because there's one question that needs to be revisited by the learner, is just click return to the learner for action. And what it does is it's taken it away from my to-do page, but it's put it here on my info page, and it shows now questions awaiting action by the learner. So that's all for this section, and in the next section we'll look at how to process questions that have come back in from a learner.